Hello budgeting friends, welcome or welcome back. My name is Chris. This is Budgeting with Chris, and today we're going to be playing some Saving Sunday games. Let's go ahead and count our money very quickly. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So our regular $60 is what we're playing with today. We have our dice tower, our binder. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna roll our 10-sided die and see where we land. All right, we're starting off with number 7 back here, which is our map challenge. So we are owing ourselves $15 for this 25 one. So let's do $5 in here, and let's color off a little bit more of this $25 portion here. We only have 2 more before we are done. So that is, oh, one more thing. Now I'm going to mark this off, and we're gonna do 10 is left for that one. All right, let's roll again. Oh, number 10 all the way in the back. We have finished the ones on this roll the dice. So now let's see. Can you guys see? I think I need to push things back a little bit. All right, that's better. All right, let's see what we roll for this one. 6. Awesome. We have not finished off the 6s yet. So let's do 6 here. All right, that's gonna be 5, 6 going into our roll the die. And let's roll again. We're going to number 1. That is going to be our Diner Dash challenge. Oh goodness, did I ever mark where I stopped, guys? Oh yes, I did. I put a little X. So this was where we stopped here at number 5. Let me bring you guys in a little closer. So we stopped here at number 5. So let's roll the die and see how many we move. We're going 2 spaces, but we already did that one. So let's go. We're going 3 spaces, which is this. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says you get a day off. Skip this space. So let's move one more, and that's our hamburger, which is up here, which is $1. Oh, I'm moving you guys all over the place. That's $1. So let's mark off both of these so we don't land on them again. And we're putting in $1 for our Diner Dash challenge. All right. Well, that's not right. Number 9. Ooh, is that a new one? It is a new one. This is a new challenge. Says Diva, and it's from Designs by Diva. And I got this as a freebie when I ordered another challenge from her on Etsy. So I had put every letter is 5 and every star is 10. I was going to flip them, but I just decided, you know what? We're going to make it worth a lot of money. So we're just going to leave it as it is. And we're going to start off with 5. I'm going to color in the D in Diva. Give me a second. I'm going to color this in. All right, that is the D colored in. Let's go ahead and roll. We're going to number 8. That is, oh, this is our Lucky Charms challenge, our Lucky Pup. That's this one here. And we are going to scratch. Let's scratch up here. All right, that's $2 going into this Lucky Charm challenge. Let's leave this here in case it gets rolled again. We are going to number 5 now, way in the front here. Oh, that's our Kitty Cat Girl challenge. Let's see. Let us scratch this one. All right, so that's $6 going into our Kitty Cat Girl challenge. And let's roll. We're going to number 3, right in the front here. Oh, that is our car challenge, our Always Boss Vibes. And are we working on something? Yes, we owe $5 here. So we will use that. We'll cross that off. And let's scratch these 2 so we see how much we are working with now that we owe. All right, so we scratched a 20 and a 2, so that is the last bit that we owe for this challenge. 22, and we are going to work on that if we land on it again. We're going back to number 5, which is our kitty cat girl, which means we finished this one. This one's going toward tattoo. That's amazing. I might have to redistribute some of this money because tattoo doesn't need all of this. So let's go ahead and scratch what we have left. All right, so that's $6 going into the kitty cat girl challenge to finish her off. If we roll a 5 again, we will just skip it. Let's go to number 6, so right behind here. Ooh, our book challenge. Let's do, I'm going to cross off a 5 for our books challenge. And we're gonna grab a 5 here and let's roll. Number 4. Guys, today we are all over the place with our rolling and I love it because everything's getting a little bit of love. This is a new challenge from Jolene. This one I put toward treat yourself, but I did not actually write it. So let's write, well, actually it says treat yourself up there. So that's what it's going towards. And each of these are worth $10. I don't have any, I only have 1 5. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $10 going in here, and we are going to cross, I don't think I want this color. Let's check off a you are beautiful. Awesome. So that is the first one and that one done. Let's roll. Oh, we're going to number 7 in the back here. Oh, back to our, so we owe $10 to finish off this 25. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have 9. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more dollars in here. So now we owe 5, and we're going to color in the half of what's left over for this. And then that last part will be for those last $5. All right, let's roll. We still, actually, you know what? I'm gonna not risk it. I'm gonna put these $4 that are left into my catch-all back here so that we don't risk having an IOU. All right, so that is everything that we have to play with today. So let's clean this up a little bit. I'm just gonna move things a little bit. I'm gonna leave this here because we have a finished challenge. And let's go back to the front and see what we saved. Do you think we put a little bit of money into all of the challenges? I'd like to say yes, but I feel like there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 that did not receive any love. We'll see. All right, in number 1, which is our Diner Dash, we put $1 in here, so now it has 22. And this is the second round on this game. So the first round, we put like 30 something dollars into our sinking funds from this one. So this is the second round. Oh, look, roll, fill, and save did not receive any love. So it still has 73. This one did not get rolled this week, number 2. Number 3 is our Always Boss Vibes. And we put $5 in this week. We have $22 to go. And that means right now we have 50, 75, 6, 7, 8. $78 out of 100. And this one's going toward car, and which is always good to have some money saved up for car as a buffer in case anything does happen. You know, those are the types of sinking funds that emergencies can happen in them. So it was nice to have that. Number 4 is our new Treat Yourself challenge, and it got $10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. That's all it has. This was the first time being rolled. So that's a good start to that one. In our Kitty Cat Girl challenge, she was finished this week and she received $12 this week. So she has 5, 10, 11, 12. So now she has a total of 20, 35, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. $50, and we're gonna reallocate that in a minute. This was set to go to tattoos. Tattoos is almost completely funded in my sinking funds. So I'm going to finish funding it, and then we're going to reallocate the rest of the money somewhere else. Where? I don't know, but I do need to choose a new challenge. So give me a moment. All right, so here we have our Happy Mail envelope with all of my challenges. So let's see what I can choose from here. All right, so I bought these challenges a while ago, and I didn't realize how high the denominations would be because they are only 8 scratchers on them to go to 400. That means each scratcher has to be in like the 50s or 60s or even hundreds. So what we're going to do is we're going to scratch it off and we're going to work up toward it like we do with the Always Boss Vibes challenge. We're just going to work up toward it $5 at a time so that I can use these challenges and not feel like I am just leaving them behind because they're too high of the denominations. All right, so this is going to be our new challenge in number 6 or 5, number 5. All right, moving on to number 6. This is our book challenge and it received $5 this week. So now it has 20, 35, 6, 7. 37 in our books challenge for our Saving Sunday. All right, number 7, which is our map challenge. This week it received $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. So now it has 150, 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. 194. Almost at 200. All right, moving on to number 8, which is our Lucky March challenge. You got $2 this week. Now take this money out. So now it has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. $16 and it has 2 more scratchers. This one goes off to the side because it just does not fit in this envelope. Oh my goodness. All right, number 9, which is our new Diva challenge. We colored in the letter D for $5. So that's all it has. This was the first time being rolled. And then number 10, which is our roll the die, received $6 this week. So now it has a total of 120, 60, 120, 40, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $175 in the roll the dice. All right, and then last but not least, we have our catch-all challenge, which I realized I forgot to color in. And we're gonna put $4. We're not gonna count that. We're just gonna put that there and see what we save up at the end. And I'm gonna color in a 4. All right, so that is all of that finished. I'm letting this dry before it ruins the little envelope that Jolene sent me. Look at how cute this envelope is. I absolutely love it. All right. Challenge going back in here. That is all of our Saving Sunday challenges completed for today, for this week. Let's go ahead and reallocate these $50. They go into tattoo, so we're going into our low priority. Tattoo is back here somewhere. There it is. And right now we have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So we have 330 in here and the tattoo was 340. So we only need $10 in here to finish this up. I don't want to leave it completely empty though. So I'm going to add $20 in here. And that should leave $10 extra after we unstuff this so that we can still have $10 to start building up this envelope again in case I want to get a tattoo. I say in case, like I'm not going to. I already know what I want for my next one. So we're going to start building up the money for the next one. All right, that is going to be reallocated there. And then the last $30 that are here, we need to find where to reallocate these bad boys. I'm gonna check something. So here is my debt tracker. These are the categories that I have debts in. Obviously we just finished tattoo, so I will update this to reflect that once I unstuff it. But I think I'm gonna add these $30 into books because that's the smallest one I have next. And I can finish paying that off and not have that be under me, weighing me down. So we're gonna find books is here. And right now books has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're gonna add these $30 in here. Now books has 10, 15, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, $45 in books. That should allow me to clear that debt that I have and still have a little bit of money left over in this envelope. And hopefully by the time we spend more money, our other challenge for books will be finished and we won't get into a deficit again. All right, friends, that is everything for Saving Sunday. Thank you so much for coming to play some games with me, for finishing some games and reallocating our money. I love being able to play games and then finishing them, and that excitement of being able to put the money into sinking funds and know that I have the money saved up to pay what I owe. Love that feeling. It's amazing. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below. Tomorrow we do have Mini Monday and then our regular budgeting videos later in the week. I hope to see you all there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.